Alright, how's it going everyone? It's Stormy RCHD, and welcome to Luigi's Mansion. This is Luigi's Mansion on the Nintendo 3DS. So we're going to be playing through the base mansion, or we're going to be playing through the hidden mansion mode. If you've never played Luigi's Mansion before, I'll kind of go over what the game is. Especially when we get to a hidden mansion mode. Spoilers, I guess, if you've never played this game. But yeah, without further ado, we're just gonna kind of get going here. Got some settings. Alright, let me explain what in the hell a Luigi's Mansion is. First of all, I want to just make it clear, this is for the 3DS. Like I said before, if I didn't say it. This is the 3DS remake that they did for the 3DS, not for the Switch for some godly reason. And this does change quite a bit from the original game, and of course I'll point these out as we get to them. But Luigi's Mansion is essentially a game where Luigi wins a contest that he doesn't even enter. Mario goes missing, and you gotta go look for him. Of course, that freaking guy Mario that we hate. And the place is haunted, so that's pretty much the gist of Luigi's Mansion. We'll kind of go over a bit more of, like, the, the base stuff as we go along. So, we load up here into the mansion. Something I've got to get used to as well is, that there's loading screens, in this game. Because it's on the 3DS, I want to argue it's on less powerful hardware than the GameCube. The GameCube was genuinely, like, a thing of its own, and it's so cool. And, especially as we play, there's gonna be a topic that I want to fucking talk about, because I think is genuinely so stupid. I kind of mentioned it briefly before, is with, Nintendo deciding that, yeah, we should put this game on the fucking 3DS after the Switch came out. And especially with, having Luigi's Mansion 3 be announced, it had to just be one of the biggest, like, dumbest things I've ever fucking seen that the company has done. On a long list of dumb fucking shit. But there is a specter. Ooh, spooky. Yeah, this game is very special to me. I cannot tell you the amount of times I've played this fucking game. I do own this on the new 3DS. I actually have a really cool fucking Pokeball themed one. Because that was when I was a naive little baby and I liked Pokemon. So I have it on that. I'll flash a picture on the screen if I remember to fucking do it in editing, if I even edit this. But yeah, no, they just decided that, yo, hey, let's just, like, stick this on the 3DS as it is a dying platform after the Switch came out. It was that in Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story 3DS that they did, instead of just porting it to the Switch, which would have probably done better because the Switch had already been selling really, really well. And it would have been one of the first times that, the Mario and Luigi series had been on a home console. It's so stupid. But, I mean, technically you could play Luigi's Mansion on the Switch now, but you have to own a Switch 2 to do it, which I think is kinda dumb. Because I'm not gonna lie to you, if Mario Sunshine ran on the original Switch, so I think fucking Mario, I think the GameCube stuff could too. Ouch! Oof, I sure take a lot of knocks in this line of work. I'm getting too old for this ghost-catching tomfoolery. Anyways, nice to meet you. I'm Professor Egad. Hello, Professor Egad. You still look goofy as fuck. This house, I swear, it seems to have more ghosts every day. Well, technically, it's a mansion. What's a young fella like you doing around here, anywho? I think the scariest thing is Nintendo's choice making. Uh-oh, this looks ugly. Alright, youngster, look lively. Follow me post-haste. Of course, we gotta run away from the ghosts. Even though he's the one with the frickin' jet, with the vacuum. So your name is Luigi. I think our paths were destined to cross. Well met, Luigi. Where's this, you ask? See, the weird thing about this dialogue is, on technicality, look. This game came out well before, you know, Mario and Luigi Partners in Time. That was one of those things I expected them to change in this remake, because on technicality, no. They would have met EGAD much earlier if you count the Mario and Luigi games on the official quote-unquote timeline. Why, these cozy quarters are where I do my ghost studying. Professor EGAD's Ghost Research Laboratory, the lab, if you're shortening mind. Thank you. You won this mansion in a contest you didn't even enter? Sounds pretty fishy to me. So you believe the mansion actually exists then? Strange. I've been living here since I was a lad of 20 or so, and I'll tell you that mansion just appeared a few days ago. The spirits have fooled you. I don't know if it's a dream, an illusion, or what all, but I surely wouldn't be too happy winning a haunted house. Mansion. Now that I get a good look at you, I just recalled a guy with a red hat kind of like yours went up to the mansion without even stopping to chat, and he never returned. Was he a dream too? What? The guy was your brother? Oh no, that's horrible. You wouldn't stand a chance against these ghosts without my help. You have to go after him. Here's the plan. I'll teach you how to deal with ghosts so you can rescue your brother, Luigi. Oh, excuse me. I don't know if that came through, but... Oh, yeah, so because this is a remake, and obviously Dark Moon had come out before this, and like I said, Luigi's Mansion 3 had gotten announced after this game, or before this game got released, but, you know, this game came out before that. You have two modes. Realistically, you should really only be using standard. Like, you can use sidestep, it's just gonna look really fucking weird. On top of just the weird, like, 3DS controls that this game has that the original definitely didn't fucking have. I'm gonna go standard, but this is what I more so meant, because you can do the original game and how you do it, and, you know, you flash the ghost like this. Or you can hold the A button and then let it go with the strobe bulb. I'm gonna go with the original. I might do the strobe bulb for Hidden Mansion mode just for an extra little challenge. That's the vacuum cleaner I engineered to catch ghosts, I call it. This is genius. The Poltergeist 3000. It can suck up all kinds of things. Let it rip. Use R to vacuum and the motion controls to change your direction. I don't have motion controls. So, the motion controls will not be happening here. No matter how strong you think your brother is, the ghosts are mysterious beings that can't be caught using conventional means. So you better use this. It's the only way to foil them. This is the only thing they fear. I don't know why I was gonna, like, sing a bar from, like, Metal Gear Rising with, like, the only thing I know for real. Or, no, technically, you could say the only thing they fear is you. Boom, boom. Oh, dude. Man, I pray for the day that Doom Eternal fucking OST gets put on the actual digital storefronts. Ghosts seem to avoid darkness, and they don't like the lights. So if you hit them with a flashlight, all of a sudden you can stun them momentarily. It's vacuuming time. When you see your chance, hold down the R button and slide it in the opposite direction. Give it a try. You'll learn more that way than just here listen to me yap about it. Yeah, so I think it should be made very fucking clear that I'm not playing this on original hardware, as if the idea that me saying that, hey, I will post a picture showing that I prove that I have this on original hardware, is the you know, my justification for this shit. Also, because you can't technically buy this game, like, officially anymore, which is dumb, so Nintendo earns nothing from this shit. While vacuuming, hold B and use the circle pad to turn as you vacuum. You can also hold the A button, obviously, like it showed, to turn off the B button, or turn off the light. Turn off the B button, yeah, that's real intelligent of me there. Surprise them with the light, and when they get close, zing pow. Right in the opposite direction, got it? You say the real training starts now, but then you continue to yap afterwards. On the bottom screen, it will show, like, you know, the directions, and, you know, half of these you can't even fucking use yet, but the basics are the same. Now time for two ghosts, and sometimes multiple ghosts will attack you. Yeah, this is pretty fundamental stuff. I like to do this little challenge with this, where I like to try to get every single ghost. Get two or more at the same time, something good may happen. Yeah, you might get more treasure, you might get hearts. You know, not, you know, super complicated of a concept there. Trying to get them here. There we go. I imagine something like this is probably far fucking easier on using the strobe bulb. Well done, Luigi. Don't let your guard down, though. Look, they are coming. I'm pretty sure you can change that setting as you play. I do. Oh my god, I fucking did it. I'm actually so good at this game. I at least got one of the hearts. Catching ghost speeds using the flashlight and the poltergeist 3000 as a team. You get me, young feller? Yeah. What was I talking about? Yeah, it's a... Yeah, not playing this on original hardware. As much as I would love to, like, trying to get any amount of, like, 3DS capture card is genuinely just such a fucking headache. Also, yeah, I got all the ghosts. Fine, looks like you worked up quite a sweat there. How about a little cooldown in the gallery? I'm quite proud of it, you know? Yeah, sure. So, yeah, I'm gonna be really honest, I am using an emulator. But like I said, I do own the game, physically, and I can play it on official hardware. I had 25 pages once upon a time. Favorite ghost collection was complete. Only the frames remained. It's a tragedy. By the way, Luigi, I have a favor to ask. Do you see that Game Boy horror you have in your hand? It has a lot of features to help you as you explore the mansion. For example, you can view the map on the screen, or you can check the items you've collected. In more functionality. I don't think that I can actually do this. Hold on. I'm gonna try doing this. Oh my god, I actually can. I can actually use the mouse to I can check the thing. That's super funny. I didn't know I could do that, so that's cool, I guess. Yeah, okay, so you have achievement lists in this game. This is one of the features that they added. Actually, I really do like this. So you have a beginner, and then you'll have, you know, an intermediate, and then they'd be like, I believe you'll have an expert. Your basic, like, beginner stuff is to be like, you know, like, the first achievement is called Novice Hunter. Vacuumed a total of 50 ghosts in the mansion. You're going to be able to do this stuff super easily. Rich, collected a total of 1 million gold. We'll get into gold, like, fairly soon, because it'll become important. Area 1 cleared. Vacuumed 10 gold ghosts. Watered a plant. Again, very, very basic stuff. I'm going to be getting every single achievement. Likely on both Hidden Mansion and, or Normal Mansion and Hidden Mansion, unless it just all counts for one. I've legitimately never played the Hidden Mansion mode for this remake, because I did the Normal Mansion mode, and I hated that it was on a 3DS, not, you know, a big console. This stuff right here, we can't do anything with this yet, but we'll be coming back through the gallery, like, pretty every so often, I would say. To explore. The rest up there is just going to be a bunch of frames, so we're just going to go this way. But yeah, no, like I said, Nintendo doesn't get any sales if you buy a copy of Luigi's Mansion on 3DS, and you can play this on the Switch too. Again, I think it's still pretty dumb, honestly, that you have to have a Switch too. Actually, speaking of that, I've been wanting to play XD Gale of Darkness, but I guess there's like a problem with it at the moment, so that kind of fucking sucks, but it is what it is, I guess. Yeah, you're gonna have multiple, like, layers of paintings up here, so that's pretty cool, I suppose. But for right now, I don't think there's really anything else that I need to do here. Oh, that part is exactly what I was looking for. Let me just get it attached. And this unlocks the ability to use the camera. On the other screen, it would show the idea that it looks just like a Game Boy. The search function has been added to Game Boy Horror. Thanks for going through all that trouble, Luigi. You should try the search function. Yeah, you just press Y. You use either the motion controls, or you could use the C stick to look around. You press the A button to examine. Way to go, genius! Do you have the hang of that thing yet? I like that little interaction. Luigi does have, like, a lot of very unique interactions for a lot of stuff. It's actually really cool. Are you done appreciating art for today, Luigi? I suppose I'm done appreciating the literal lack of fucking art here. Yeah, more so I'm done appreciating all the freaking empty paintings. What will you do, Luigi? Oh, this. Oh, this. Whoa, what in the world is happening? Oh, so certified banger here, dude. Phew, it's finally connected. Dude, absolute banger, dude. Why do you look so surprised? Oh, so this is just auto-scroll text. I can't really make this go faster. There are 2 of me? Hello, I'm future Professor Egad. I'd like you guys to do something for me. I'm calling you from the future. Ooh. Yeah, what a real swell guy. Luigi, my boy, don't look so surprised. Allow me to introduce this green doppelganger. I call him Luigi. I created him in your likeness. He's also skilled with the poltergeist, just like you. However, if I'm being honest, he still needs a little testing. Yeah. Which is why I'm talking to you. I'm outsourcing testing for Luigi to you and past me. Isn't time travel great? If you can test me, if you can help me with the test, how about you take Luigi with you and do some exploring? Oh, take good care of Luigi. He burns and melts really easily. Even if he's defeated, he can revive as many times as he wants. And I believe he has like 50 health. Take good care of Luigi, and I think it's an automatic insta if he burns or melts. Alright, I don't know if you know if he takes damage. Me from the future calling me out of the blue, I didn't expect that. It's quite an intervention. I'd expect nothing less from the future me. And if future me has asked for our help, we had to oblige. Luigi, my boy, when you want to take Luigi along to the mansion, all you have to do is select play co-op in the lab. That we shall not do, because as far as I know, like, co-op is like hella laggy. And besides that, I wouldn't even be able to do it even if I freaking wanted to. Just look up gameplay of anybody else on YouTube and you gotta get a very good, like, look on how it does. It is a really cool concept, do not get me wrong. And I like that, you know, Luigi's Mansion 3 has this feature as well, so you can just press the A button to skip. You don't have to keep watching that every single time. And I really do like that, it has the ability to co-op. I think it's just kind of dumb. Again, I think this would have done wonders on the Switch, but... Oh, boo-hoo-hoo! Where'd you go, Mario? Wow, wow. Luigi, wow, it's Luigi, you finally made it. Oh, joy, thank goodness. Meanwhile, Princess Peach asked me to come here to look for Mario when he left when he heard you won a mansion, he never returned. Then when I arrived here, the mansion was full of ghosts, and I didn't see Mario anywhere, and I kind of freaked out a little, and I didn't know what to do. It's been awful. Please, 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 you have to help me find Mario. If he doesn't get back, you have no idea how upset the princess will be. She will flip. Yeah, I guess, leave it to me. I don't know why the princess would be so butthurt over Mario not coming back, considering that, you know, they're stuck in the eternal fucking friend zone. To help you, I've got it, at least let me do this. No. Talk to me anytime. Yeah, so, speaking on Luigi's Mansion 2, because obviously that was Professor Egad from, you know, Dark Moon. I do plan to actually I'm gonna try to Let's Play all 3 Luigi's Mansion games this year. That's gonna be kind of like my big goal, because I, A, want to redo my Luigi's Mansion 3 Let's Play, and B, I kind of want to, actually finally be able to cover Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. Or technically now it's Luigi's Mansion 2 on the Switch. Because like, the United States only had the Dark Moon, like, subtitle. No other version did, so that's why it's, like, super, super weird, but, you know, I'm glad that it's, you know, we're just calling it Luigi's Mansion 2. Something that you can do, if you want to, just to kind of show this off. If you're ever, like, deep into the mansion, need to get returned real quick. And this works in the original version as well. A lot of the things for Hidden Mansion mode will automatically apply, or not the Hidden Mansion, I keep saying it, because the Hidden Mansion is typically the only one I play. The normal mansion, at least for this, will apply over to base Luigi's Mansion, the original. So if you have a Switch 2, you're playing Luigi's Mansion for the first time, anything you see from this series will automatically, at least up through the standard mansion mode, will automatically cover over. So, Yeah, something you can do in this version only is you press this, or press X. Jesus Christ, I couldn't fucking do it. Return to lab, you get the option to return to lab at any point, which I think, oh, excuse me, it's really cool. So I think on that note, I think we'll kind of talk about money right here. Money is this game's currency. You accumulate it, and at the end of the game, you are scored based on how much money you collect. I'll be showing all the best money-making ways in this game. I'd say that like it's like like GTA or something. No, I'll be showing all the treasure, at least in the standard mansion mode, at least that you can follow this as a guide. And a lot of treasure spots are going to be RNG. That is something you're gonna have to get used to. I am sorry, it is kind of dog water, but for what it is, we'll be able to. I'll show you all the guaranteed best spots, but there's gonna be some treasure spots that aren't gonna be able to get hit because it is tied to RNG, whether or not you get it or not. Again, I hate this stupid chandelier. So yeah. On that note, though, I think this is where I'm gonna cut part 1 here. So, next time on Luigi's Mansion, we're going to actually start exploring the mansion now that we're done with all the tutorials and stuff. So, yeah, so next time on Luigi's Mansion, we are going to be exploring the mansion further, alright? Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys then.